I really don't have a good mic, so I'm just gonna have to settle this microphone that I bought online. It's cheap, sucks, but it works. I really wanted to discuss this for some time now about being alone. Many people like me have always spent their times or spent most of their time being alone in their room. And I am one of those people that just after school or after I do gym, I just spend my time here in my room playing games, reading books, lying around, and I barely go outside. I just go outside to school, for work, something like that. And honestly, being alone is not bad because there's the benefits of being alone, and there are also bad sides of being alone. So I'm gonna go over with the good sides first, and I'm going to discuss the negative sides later. So being alone for me, I felt like I'm satisfied with myself. I felt like I can accomplish things faster, better, and with more quality being alone. And I'm not saying that I'm not a team player or I'm not like the person who performs well in a team. It's just being alone can do you so much. It's like when you go to gym, and when you go to gym, you just work for yourself. You don't have anyone to look out for. You don't have any responsibilities. You're not accountable for anyone's actions. And that is what's great when you spend your time alone. When you're alone, it's more, sometimes it can be therapeutic, but there are certain times like it can feel a little bit scary. For instances, almost every night I feel lonely. Well, there's a big difference between being alone and lonely, just so you know. And it can get scary, that I'm alone for too long, that I'll feel lonely. Sometimes it can be dangerous to leave an individual by himself or themselves. So, and especially during college days now, almost everyone and my friends are busy and they are all focusing on their careers, on their lives, on their relationships, and they are having fun on their own. But certain people, like me or you, whoever's watching this, sometimes you may feel like you need someone's help. Like you would just feel like, I don't know how to approach them. You don't know how do you talk to them without thinking that you're maybe bothering them. You're not bothering anyone when you are in need. Second, when you feel lonely, it's not that you want attention, it's that you need to feel love. That's how I see it is. You see, if you would just speak to someone and they say they're lonely and you say, "Oh, you just need attention. You want attention like that, right?" How would you feel saying that to a person that they just need attention? And when you get to that point that you need someone to help you, to be there around you, to be spending time with you and comforting you and helping you get out of that deep feeling of loneliness and anxiousness, you would feel bad for saying that they need attention. And it's one of those things that I find very annoying to some people because some people just doesn't have any sensitivity at all. But who am I to say this? You know, I didn't have the right to claim that they feel that way. Maybe they are going through something as well. But my point here is just be nice to someone. because they're alone and it's destroying them. And one day you may feel like you're alone as well. And you may feel like the silence and all the crying and all the darkness surrounds you and you feel overwhelmed. And whenever you feel that way, just talk to someone. When you're in need of help, your friends, your family are there for you and they will not leave you. So there are more negative effects of being alone. It could make you feel like not enough at all. One of the things that I felt when I feel alone is that I feel like I'm not worth it at all. I feel like I'm useless. That's because I think that humans are inclined to be participating and working with other people naturally, and that they are not meant to work alone. And so, it really fits well with this quote that I heard from my dad. And I think it's from someone named John Donne or John Doe. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just going to put a name here. But John said that no man is an island. And I think that's true because you need someone to help you to do certain things. And it's not just physical things, it can be emotional or mental. You need a companion to be with you. One is enough. When you're being alone and you spend so much time being alone, you you get these hallucinations or delusions in your head that you can do anything by yourself. There's a certain part of it that is true, but you can only do so much yourself. And that is the part where I realized that I must socialize in order to get rid of these loneliness that I feel. I must socialize. But for the most of it, you're responsible for your own happiness. So go out there and chat some few people, make friends, go out. Because I think the way that we can help ourselves is to just do it. Because otherwise, if you don't do things, you wouldn't be able to make changes to it. And yes, loneliness can lead to depression. But depression is another topic for another day. Just so you know, I'm not an expert at this. I do not wish to offend anyone. But just like I always say, absorb what you need to absorb and discard what you don't need. So that's it, folks. Bye bye.